Let's move on. Let's kind of brighten the room a bit with Thanksgiving around the corner. What are you thankful for? Leave us a comment and we'll read them on stream tonight. I am going to read our comments before we get into our answers, if you guys don't mind. I think we had some um, very good answers from our auxiliary Facebook group. Let me pull this up here. Ba-ba-da-bum.
Has it been delayed, Joker?
I don't know if
But,
it's been officially delayed, but it was supposed to be shipping by the end of last month.
oh.
So at least that's what they told us in Vegas. Bob Dylan says, thankful for reissues. It's like a second chance at redemption from Lord Howard. Mike Williams, this is Cash to Gemini. I'm thankful for my family, good friends in the community, and blessed for everything that I have. Terry Walker, I believe this is Gotham
Gotham
Cenobites.
Cenobites, yeah?
Yeah. Family that I can stomach to be around, friends, this hobby, community, and an understanding to a point, and an encouraging wife. João says, thankful to Ox PD for restoring peace in Los Santos. Um, Clone Collector says, I'm thankful we got a tanned Gandalf. Everyone needs a holiday in the sun once in a while. Eddie Money Mendez says it was another hard year, but I'm thankful for God getting me through it with the people he has surrounded me with. Family and friends give support and love. I need to work harder every day. Danny Lee says, thankful to have seen Lane Kramer tap a figure's head on stream. And Bob says, I'd like to change my answer to Dan's. Chris says, I don't know what he was putting his hand behind the figure for focus last night, but his hand was way off. That was pretty good too. Love this dude. Andy Kwan says, I'm thankful that Star Wars is a part of my daily life. I can sink my head into it and forget about the everyday troubles. It is my church, my way of life. In terms of collecting, I am thankful I can financially sustain collecting many 1/6 scale figures.
This is the way.
Riley says, I'm thankful for the friends I've made this year from collecting and for previous creators welcoming me into this glorious hobby. Blessed to have found this passionate community. Mike Cruz says, having a big D and the CW squad. Arc 7 Fordo says, I'm thankful for this amazing community that's brought me in with open arms. Zach, Dean, John, Marco, and Ben, thank you for bringing endless entertainment to my daily life. I'll never forget the epic moments I've witnessed unfold and the literal tears I've had from laughing with y'all to literally almost crying, especially when I had heard the anxiety after dark. I appreciate the hard work you guys put in every day. Also, shout out to Mario and Eddie for the epic moments they've brought into this community, and also all the many other legends who bring this community to life. Lane says, I want to give thanks to all the Hot Toys collectors, to the other channels from CW to Geeking Out, Jetta Patrol, Justin, Brother Cousins, Dante, Aries, and to all the content creators for an awesome community that 99% of the time is so awesome to engage with, plus to all the Facebook groups and BST to other groups. I am so thankful for everyone to engage with. And Bob, with the worm clothes there, I'm grateful for wholesome collectors like you. Every unboxing is easy to see your genuine joy and passion never change, Lane. This year's been a hard year. It's been a hard year for a lot of reasons. I've struggled a lot with a lot of different things. Some mental health stuff. Just some other things, and I'm really genuinely thankful for the community that we have here at CW. I think that in a lot of ways, a lot of you guys have really helped me get through some really hard times this year. And of course, obviously it goes without saying, friends, family, and all that stuff. Victoria, wonderful partner to be behind in all these endeavors, and my wonderful daughter as well. Yes, this has been a hard year, but I think for me, really seeing how big a lot of my friends have come through this year has really kind of opened my eye for the people that I should be investing time and energy with. I know I said it a few weeks ago, but I had a thing that I posted on my personal Facebook page. I don't usually post anything on that page, to be honest, except for like memes. But I asked a bunch of people on my Facebook, like, "Hey, I'm doing this painting competition. If you vote for me, it would mean a lot to me." And I'm the kind of person that, if you start a business or, if you're a family member or whatever, if you need anything, I'm always like the first one to be there. And I was kind of disappointed because a lot of friends that, have asked me for favors or asked me like, hey, can you give my thing a share? I think I had one person in my real life outside of collecting that shared it, right? Or like that did what I needed. It was like a quick, like all you have to do is like this one thing, like not even a significant amount of time. And I think I had like 40 collector friends do that. And I was like, wow, like this is really like these are my people. Like this is my family. These are the people that I talk to every day.
Your
These are the
yoke.
people that are here for me. And it was very eye opening to me. And so, things like OxCon, right? Seeing all these wonderful people in person, meeting them. When Eddie came down a few years ago, I think those are the experiences in life that I really treasure, that I'm really thankful for. Being able to sit here, before stream, after stream, to be able to communicate with you guys. I know a lot of times we annoy each other here on the panel, privately and publicly, but genuinely I am thankful. I think Dean is my right hand man, John as well. John is obviously doing a ton of work for us on our channel, doing some great things on his channel. Really thankful for John as well. And Marco, Ben, there's times where I'm struggling with a concept, or struggling with an idea, and Dean has a weird sleep schedule, and John's the only one in the chats that works. So I'll usually hit up you guys for like a quick hey, like
out.
is this good or is this bad? And I see Dean, he hasn't been active for like 23 hours. I'm like, okay, he's hibernating right now. And so it's nice to be able to have people for all facets of things, right? We've met some great content creators, we've met some great listeners, some great stores that we do a lot of business with, and really I'm thankful for everything, right? I remember 3 or 4 years ago, it was Collecting Weekly Thanksgiving, and I had just done that stem cell donation and I was exhausted. But we always have this thing where it's like, the show must go on. And I say that and we're going to take a week off in December. But I'm like, we're going to be here where the show must go on. And I felt like shit. And we were streaming. And we were basically streaming to no one. At that point, we had like 0 listeners and like 3 plays on every feed. Much like Marco has now. And just kidding.
Very similar.
But I was like, one day this could be a thing, right? One day we may have people here that would listen, that would care about this content. And I'm thankful that, now we have some amount of people that do care. We get messages all the time, right? We love the show, or, you guys had a great take last night, or, even very passionate messages like, hey, I didn't agree with anything you said last night, but they're thoughtful, well-written messages, right? Like, not just like you guys suck messages, like really put a lot of thought into those messages. And so we're thankful for that, because for a long time we've done this with no one watching, and now we're doing it with some people watching, and it's a nice change of pace. And even though we might not acknowledge every comment, or we do love seeing the names every week, and we always know who's in the chat, and who has always been in the chat. And so we're real thankful for you guys. And we don't get to say it enough, but you guys in the chat, you guys that do work on the network, we're very thankful for you. And I'll let you guys talk about what you're thankful for, and then we'll kind of catch up on some of these chat messages.
No meat on the bone there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, I got a little sappy.
Jesus.
Zach was saying that this year has been really hard, but I have thrived. I got to be honest with you. I'm doing better than ever.
This is better than ever? Oh my God. How bad was ever?
No, yeah, it's really nice. I mean, even last night, for example, I was just hanging out. Nobody to game with because all my friends are fucking stupid.
Looking at you, Ben.
And I was kind of bored, and I get the notification, Collecting Weekly just went live. I was like, oh yeah, let me see what the boys are doing. So I just commented something, and immediately John's like, dude, get in here. Like, what are you doing in the chat? Like, jump on. And like that sense of camaraderie and brotherhood, and it's just not something you find every day, especially in the wild, So I'm really thankful for everybody, and everyone keeps saying community. And that's exactly what it is. And I don't think I would have found it in this capacity without Zach. And, I hope one day we could be friends.
Jeez.
It's tough.
It's really tough. He makes it super hard. But no, Zach is someone that, day to day, even if it's just like a we got some shit we got to deal with, right? Whatever it is, like ordering stickers or coming up with a design or just something mundane. Like I know that we're gonna knock it out of the park. We're gonna get it done, and he's got my back. I got his, and everybody that helps us along the way, John, Marco, Ben, Eddie, Mario. You know when they were here. Sean, Rayner. I mean the team. Ian and Pete. I mean, we got a lot. Dylan. There's so many people that help us. You know, put out content, and we're doing it damn near every day, and that's really hard. And the fact that we've been doing it almost nonstop now for as long as we have, it's pretty crazy. So I'm thankful for everyone sticking by us and sticking up for us in the chats, and I love to see it. I know we always say that, but I really love to see it.
Just 2 seconds before John goes, we're doing that small talk giveaway that we're announcing tomorrow. Okay, well, yeah, I just want to specifically give Sean a shout out because Dylan was bitching me out and not calling me back. I needed to call him for like 3 or 4 days to kind of like dot the I and cross the T's on this giveaway. So Dylan, I hate you. Just kidding. He wasn't feeling well. But I talked to Sean. I was like, hey, bro, like I need to talk to someone on your team to get this done because CW, we're a big network, but the shows are fairly compartmentalized. Like right. John kind of knows what he needs to do, and I don't really bother him with that. And Ian and Pete, they do their things, and if there's a question, they'll come to us and we'll figure it out. But we're launching this really awesome giveaway on Small Talk, and I was like, I need to just talk to somebody on y'all's team because I'm not going to do all the work on this. Like, I'd like you guys to like take a lead on this. And dude, Sean was like, I'll do everything you need right now. And fucking within like an hour had like 10 questions I had answered, and the giveaway is going to be so cool. I think you guys are really going to like it. But yeah, I just wanted to shout out Sean because, he's been with us for a long time, and, I don't often get to give him his due, but he's stepped up huge for us this year, Sean Lockridge. So yeah, big shout out there. But sorry, Dean, continue, or John, or whoever.
Yeah, no, I think I was done.
I'm Canadian, so I had my Thanksgiving already, but no, I'm kidding. I'm thankful for chocolate cake, pizza. Guys, laugh a bit, man. Crack a smile. I know we're an hour and 50 minutes.
I was, but I was muted. I'm sorry.
Holy fuck.
I was also muted, yes.
Of course, for family and so forth, but really meeting you guys has been awesome. And I'm thankful for that experience. Zach and Dean, what we've been through since the beginning, almost 2 years, really. I think May hits 2 years. Yeah. It's been an awesome experience. And some people have come, some people go, everyone that we met. But especially, I think the community in the sense that the people that come here every week, both on Club, on CW, in the chat, on the YouTube messages afterwards, and just to hear, I listen to you while I'm at work and you guys brighten my day. And just that being able to experience that community involvement, that's awesome. People who've messaged me on Instagram and on Facebook, just wanting to chat, and just all the people I've met throughout this journey has really been a gift. So that's what I'm thankful for.
You want to go, Marco, or you want me? So I'm thankful for a lot this year. I'm also Canadian, so we celebrated a couple weeks ago, but happy Thanksgiving to all you lovely American folks listening, first off.
Excuse my ignorance, but you actually celebrate Thanksgiving earlier than us?
In October.
In October.
Oh, wow, okay. Wow, didn't realize.
Our harvest is different, that's why.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
And all the pumpkins are rotted on the front steps of people's houses at this point, so... I'm thankful my mom got through cancer this year, which was a big thing because obviously she's getting older. She's 65 now, so kind of getting to the other side of that scary journey was really really hard to deal with in terms of family members. And I've never lost a parent before, so I don't know what that's like, thankfully, yet. Hopefully I won't for a long time. My family's been huge support for that, even though I live in Calgary, I have a lot of friends back in the East Coast because I moved here a couple of years back. So I didn't know a lot of people when I moved out west. A lot of people that I got to know, I worked with. But you know how work relationships are. A lot of the time, work relationships are a little bit surface level. You don't get to truly be friends with a lot of people, and sometimes you almost don't want to be. And as I've moved through the ranks at my workplace, I've kind of become a higher up manager. And so I didn't want to necessarily be friends with people. So I felt sometimes a little isolated out here. It was just kind of me and Shauna. And this past year, I kind of I met Marco relatively randomly. And Marco invited me to come on 1/6 Fix for my first live stream debut ever. I'd never streamed on the internet before, and it was obvious, like I was using my beat up laptop and a shitty microphone. There was no judgment there. They helped me get through my first stream, and then helped me kind of get in the door a little bit with the Collecting Weekly guys, so you guys obviously. And from there, my streaming life and level of friendships has just exploded this year. Like, I went from feeling like I had nobody to talk to in a week to now I'm like trying to regain some life back so I can just unbox a figure or because I have so many people that I look forward to talking to on a weekly basis.
Can't catch up with those chats.
I can't catch up with chats. I can't catch up with gaming, like with Dean. Emotionally aside, you guys have become some of the best friends I've ever had. I talk to you guys every single day. I love you like brothers. I would do anything for you guys, 100%. And I'm excited for a lifetime of friendship. I hope that, we can be like 85 at some point and still like laughing about random shit all together and have a good time with it.
Like reissues?
Can you imagine how many reissues there'll be at that point?
On the fourth Dark Side Anakin at that point.
Hot Toys Company will be reissued. It'll be Hot Toys 2.0 with Howard's son running it.
Wow,
Jesus Christ.
I'm thankful for the voice in the community you guys have offered me by bringing me on every single week, and it's given me confidence to work on my own channel. My channel's been growing like crazy, and I get some really cool people in my chats as well on my own channel that kind of reach out to me every day. We talk Star Trek, or we talk about just life, and I've got to know a lot of people all over the world that I would have never had an opportunity to ever know, and so that's really cool, and people who genuinely seem like they care about each other. So that, like, you guys talked about it already, like that community is just something that I've never experienced, and would try my absolute hardest to never give up or disappoint. And then lastly, I am thankful for my fiance Shauna. Like, she for whatever reason every Tuesday night she wants me to get in bed with her, and every Tuesday I'm like, guys, I gotta jump on with the boys. Like, it's one of those things. But she supports me like crazy. She listens to all me talking about Hot Toys and all the nights that I'm on all the streams. And then as far as the other streamers that are out there, Layal, Will, Fox Vacation, just everybody that's given me an opportunity to be out there, I think has been really cool. But I love all of you. I love your faces in the chat. And again, I look forward to many more years together as a community.
Well said, Ben. It'll be tough to follow that up, but I will just say extremely thankful for, let me start with Gigi, right? Like, my rock, she deals with a lot of shit. I think I recently realized I'm the problem, anytime we're having any issues. But no, she's extremely supportive.
You just realized that?
Yeah, I know. Right. I was like, man, maybe I'm the problem. But yeah, like, this is obviously not a cheap hobby. It's like, takes a lot of time, and the streaming, and for her to support all that has been amazing. I think, just this hobby is like, it felt me at the right time during COVID, when obviously it was very isolating, and kind of started off with like just in Reddit and just, chatting with people about like, oh, like these releases coming out, and then finding the YouTube stuff. And then, I think 6 Scale Scavengers, and obviously Collecting Weekly, and then that community. It's like, wow, there's actually a lot of people that you can chat with about this stuff. And then it kind of like opens you up to like so many, well, that didn't sound right, but kind of opens you up to so many different people and things. And so, yeah, like, honestly, to be able to get to know Zach and Dean and Ben and John it's really incredible, just on this show, and then going to San Antonio and Zach opening his home, Dean picking me up. It's like, man, these people you just stream with them and then they kind of become close friends. Ben and I gaming late, like John will be the first person to hit you up on, Christmas, happy, Merry Christmas, like just really great people. And then obviously with the rest of the community, going to meet Usby and Cuervo and Eddie and Eddie and Mario, and going to Disneyland. It's like there's been so many incredible experiences that I never thought that this hobby would lead to. And so yeah, for anytime I kind of start feeling down on the hobby, like man, I'm spending too much money or like running out of space, like I think of all the ancillary benefits. It's just been really incredible to be a part of an awesome community, and I feel like I picked the right hobby because it's connected me with so many folks, and really looking forward to, meeting Ben in person, meeting John in person. And I know we'll pick up where we left off. And so, yeah, a lot of things to be thankful for.
Absolutely. Let's, real wonderful answers from all of you guys. Definitely amazing. SpongeBob SquareBalls, I'm thankful for another day alive. Archangel, I like you guys better than my family. Who really wants to be stuck with family? DJ says, I remember the mental health after dark episode. That shit was so comforting and therapeutic. Thank you all for being there in my late nights, lesson planning, and stressful days. Badfish says, hard to put into words, but this community is freaking amazing, and all your content has helped me. And stay sane and awake during late nights feeding the new baby. CW forever. Ninja Squirrel, take it easy, panel and chat. Have a great Thanksgiving. Niculio, thankful for all you guys do and have done. You guys are all generally great guys. Thank you. Cuervo says those were great figures. Badfish says I still feel bad I missed that in the chat and didn't get to like the post. I'm thankful I met some of you guys at Disneyland and for the handy Marco gave me. That's from Cuervo. Niculio says, Dean, I sleep in my Zorbo shirt basically every night. You are a legend.
You are a legend, dude.
Erwin says, thankful for what you guys provide and share to us. Really means a lot listening and got me through some rough times, TBH. Really appreciate your crew. SpongeBob says, Ben, I'm glad your mother is doing better. And just know 65 is not that old. I call 65 the new 55.
Valid.
And Blackbird says, thankful for family, but also thankful for this community and seeing all the collectors out there who appreciate the same interests. So real nice messages for you. If you commented